It's 94.7 Blair Radio. Our nonprofit news is brought to us by RVR Bank. Again, say thank you to them for being great sponsors, partners, making sure that we get the information out of what's happening in our local area. Today, we have a conversation about Fort Calhoun, and Alicia and Jenna is joining us. So thank you for coming in today. And you guys in Fort Calhoun have been working on a lot of different projects, really involved in the community. So we're going to get into that. But first, tell us a little bit about yourselves. So start with you, Alicia.
I'm Alicia, and I'm the city clerk for Fort Calhoun. And a couple of years ago, we just got the new stage and the splash pad, and a couple girls in town wanted to get together and start planning stuff and concerts and different things to have for the community. So we formed a little committee and added people on, and it's just been fun.
And voila, here it is.
Here we are. It's getting bigger.
Yeah. Now, Jenna, how do you fit into all this?
I am just a local with my kids that are involved in the school, obviously. And we have such a cool little community, and I love to have a good time. So
All right.
get on the event. Boy.
Yeah, get on the event and be able to help build something, right?
Yes.
For the community, for the people, for everybody to be a part of it. And so now this year you have a Summer in the Park kind of series going on. Right?
Yep, Summer at the Park. That's what we've been doing. This will be our third year doing Summer at the Park. So it's just,
It's just kind of grown from that.
Yeah.
Now you had, or is that, trying to think at this point in time, the Pioneers for Education with the city where they were doing their the schools out for summer program.
Yep. We just had that yesterday. Yeah.
Wow,
and
it was chilly.
It was not the best day, but it was like such a big turnout. We went through over like 200 hot dogs and chips and popsicles, and we had a foam party, and it was super cool seeing all the kids in the foam. And it was
great time.
We've gotten a lot of good feedback from it.
Yep.
That's awesome. So again, it's just really about getting the community out together, isn't it?
Yep.
And then inviting other people to come in and experience what the community is all about.
Yeah.
So now you get to look forward to summer, officially not summer yet, but we pretty much think Memorial Day, summer's kicked off, right?
Yep.
So getting into June, you guys have some events starting off and going all summer. Is that the way that works?
Yes. Yep. We have Thursday night concerts. So those will be in June, July, and September.
Yes, September.
August is always just hard with back to school. It's hard for people to get out and make a concert when they're trying to get their kids back in school, and just a lot going on, sports starting. So we have our first Thursday night concert will be June 11th, and we'll have music by Rum Runner, and we'll have 2 food trucks and local shave ice truck, Lou & Co. So,
and the splash pad's always open.
Yep.
We usually have chalk and stuff for the kids. There's a little tiny park there, so there's tons of activities for kids. So even if the parents are coming and watching, enjoying the music, the kids have areas where they can play close by, so we can watch all of them.
And some community parenting is involved in that.
Yes. Exactly. Everyone's watching out for each other.
Everybody watches out for each other. That's the way it should be, right?
Yes.
That's the way it used to be, and we get back into that.
Yes.
And so that is coming up Thursday. The date on that again is
June 11th, and it's 6 to 9.
6 to 9 o'clock with the live band and food trucks and all that stuff.
Bring lawn chairs. Blankets,
whatever.
And then later on in June, you have your Saturday in the parks.
Saturday morning market, and that's just local vendors. And then we always have like a coffee or breakfast truck there, and that's from 8:30 to noon. And again, the splash pad is always open, so kids can come to that. You can shop around while the kids are playing in the splash pad or having a snack.
So many different vendors. We have fruit and vegetable. We have our local farmer bringing in their food.
Yep.
And they just get different vendors for usually every market.
Like a bakery or something, usually a local baker.
Handcraft
jewelry.
Things, jewelry.
And so in each one, are you kind of planning on like once a month throughout the summer, or is there more?
Yes. So the markets I think that's also planning on June, July, and September. Again, since the August is kind of hard. And we always do kind of skipping ahead, but August, we always do with PFE, again, a back to school event, a movie night. So we always do something at the end of the year and the beginning of the year. So that's kind of what we focus on in August with the kids and stuff, getting back into school. And we do a big blow up screen and have a movie for them.
All
So
right.
that's always a lot of fun too.
So yeah, so now the question comes in. It's not cheap doing stuff like this. So you need support and help on doing this, right? And I always, because we're a nonprofit and I have no fear of asking for money. I'm giving you guys the opportunity. What can people do to be able to help out?
We're always looking for, even if you just want to join our committee and help plan things and come up with things and, come to the events and set up if you're a vendor that wants to participate. Otherwise, we do any sort of sponsorship we appreciate and love. It helps us pay for the band, for the food trucks. Some of the food trucks we require like a down payment for like the coffee trucks and stuff. And then we do a 4th of July bike parade. So all the stuff we get for that too, it helps.
Because it doesn't cost any money to attend these, right?
Yes.
Nope. It's always free. I mean, just unless you're buying food from the trucks, but other than that, like the concert's free. There's no entry fee. The market's free to attend. So just bring the whole family, bring everybody out and be able to enjoy, but just realize that there's a lot of people in the background putting this together and working really hard. And always more people would be the right people. Having them in there is always a good thing. So what would be the best way to be able to follow up, learn more, get involved with you guys? We have a Facebook page for Calhoun News and Events. That's where we post everything and keep posting it every week to remind people when things are coming up. So I would definitely say to follow that. How else would you say?
So maybe reach out to you.
Reach out to me at City Hall, clark@fortcalhoun.org. We post these around town in the paper, all the flyers and stuff for the events. But I would say the Facebook's going to be the best way to.
Right. Because people can share that.
Yes, exactly.
So let's get everybody in sharing. That's an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
Is to go and share it and make sure everybody knows.
Yep.
So again, coming up in June, we have a lot of things going on, and Fort Calhoun, you're growing. You have a lot of things to provide and be able to give. So thank you for the hard work you're doing. Anything else you want people to know? I
will say the 4th of July bike parade, that is July 4th, obviously, from 9 to 11. That was kind of how Jenna got on the committee. She came up with that.
Let's do a bike parade. And they're like, come and join our group.
Yes.
Here we are.
So it's the kids decorate scooters, bikes.
We have like a little trail that we go around, and then we usually give out prizes for the best decorated or most creative of each age group.
Yeah.
Last year we had the fire truck lead us.
Awesome.
And,
it's kind of followed along.
It was super cool.
Yeah, the kids loved it.
It was and it's just the morning of the 4th of July, not tons of things going on.
Yeah.
And then we have our splash pad again that the kids kind of played in, and it was super fun.
Yeah.
Excellent. So again, 4th of July is coming up, but
and it's a big year. It's 250.
250.
Yeah.
It's a new word I need to learn. The sesquicentennial wasn't just an easier word. So now this one's a little bit more challenging.
Yeah.
So 250. But again, so just say 250 years.
I was like, I don't even know what the
America.
word is.
Yeah, so. Well, thank you for coming in.
Thank
and
you for
anytime
having
you
us.
guys have something going on, make sure you let us know. We'll make sure it gets out.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you so much.